Good morning, YouTube. I am going to be showing you a few tips and tricks on how I brown brush my hair. So I already shampooed it probably about 40 minutes ago, and I like to get most of the water out of my hair before I actually try to round brush it, because otherwise you're just going to be sitting here forever and your arm's going to hurt. So it's still damp. All I've put in my hair is my Aquage Silkening Oil Treatment. It's 1 to 2 pumps depending on how much hair you have. I like this oil a lot because I feel like it doesn't weigh down your hair. That doesn't mean put it all over your hair, but it's good stuff. So when you do apply it on your hands, make sure you rub it in really, really well so that when you go in and touch your hair, you distribute the product evenly. Today I'm going to be using my pink T3 blow dryer and a medium-sized round brush. Now you gotta make sure that your round brush is made of metal, just because this is what gets hot and it helps to smooth the hair. It works as an iron, it helps with all the flyaways and whatnot. You're also gonna need a comb and a clip. So we're gonna get right into it. So typically whenever I am round brushing my hair, I don't worry too much about the bottom because you can't see it. There isn't really much need for volume at your scalp on the bottom section because, well, let's face it, all that really matters is having volume on top. If you have to, I mean, at the end, I tend to either curl or straighten my hair, and I'm probably going to end up curling it today so I can get the most out of what I'm doing. So, this is a very good heat protector as well. Make sure you're putting something in your hair to protect your hair from the heat. So what I'm going to do now throughout the bottom is just try to get all of my wave out. I am trying to smooth it as I go, and the round brush is getting most of this out just because the blow dryer is basically turning it into a really, really hot iron, which helps with the frizz, the flyaways, any kinks, and also any moisture that is still in there. As I'm getting to my second section, I'm really trying to pull away from my head as opposed to pulling down. That's going to help you get as much volume as you possibly can because you're trying to really set the hair off of the scalp. Then I'm going to take down my very last section. Now, this is where I spend most of my time, just because, I mean, I know that you could spend more time on the bottom round brushing it, but really the object for me is to get all the water out and to smooth it out, because obviously I have a lot of wave in my hair. So now we're getting close to the very back, the base of my scalp. We want to make sure we maximize our volume here. So we're really going to try to pull upward and away, and we're going to make sure that we're rolling our brush just because. So I really want you to see how I'm trying to get really close to the scalp and pull it upward. That's what's really going to help keep the volume lasting longer, just because you are really pulling away at the hair follicle. So now that we've got it nice and dry, I'm going to go in with another Aquage product, and this is the Beyond Body Sealing Spray. Try to get all this frizz down. Obviously, the slower you go, the more curl you will have. I don't tend to make it too curly, but it's been humid outside lately. So at that point in time, I will make it a little bit tighter just because it's going to fall anyway, and I'd like to have some curl left. So the key here is to really keep your iron moving. You want to go as smoothly as you possibly can, and that's what's going to get you a consistent curl. So we're getting closer to the end here. What I like to make sure I do when I get to my last section is I try to curl away from my face. Here's the final look. Be sure and let your curls cool down before you run your fingers through them. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, comment below.